Hello. So today I'm going to show you these little notebooks, how to make them, a little DIY for back to school. So first thing we're going to need for the Starbucks notebook is the Starbucks Cozies, some paper, some scissors, well, a pair of scissors, not some scissors, a pencil, and these little rings. I got these from Michael's, but if you can find smaller ones, then that would probably be better, but these are the only ones I could find, so that's what I used. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your little Starbucks cozy thingy and cut one half of it so it's open. And then we're just going to trace it out on the paper. And while you're tracing it, make sure that you are as close to the edge as possible because you don't want little white bits peeking out over top of your Starbucks cozy cover. And also when I was cutting this out, I decided to cut the end so it was quite a bit shorter, just because you didn't want the end to peek out over top of the cover. There you go. Now you're going to take the ring and you're just going to stab it through until you got till it's all hooked together, and that's about it. There is your first notebook. For the second notebook, you need some sewing string, a pencil, an X-Acto knife, and these are sharp, so be careful, an eraser, a cardboard paper, or you can use a cardboard box, black paper or whatever color you would like, some extra paper, some sewing needles, scotch tape, a button, scissors, and the same paper we used for our last notebook. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out the size of your notebook, and remember to use that the notebook will be use the whole width of the paper, or else your notebook will be too small. Now when you're cutting this out, make sure you have a nice border around the paper so that no little white bits stick out of your notebook. Now that you have your border, you can just cut it out so you have your cover of your notebook. And then fold your paper in half and make sure it fits in the inside of your notebook. And when you've done that and you're happy, then you get to start carving out your design. So I am doing Mickey Mouse on my cover, but you can do whatever you want. And once you have your design all cut out, or I guess all drawn out, use your X-Acto knife to cut it out, and make sure you do have a piece of paper underneath where you're cutting, because you don't want the design on the other side of your paper, on the back side of your notebook, or on the table that you are carving on. Also be careful when you're cutting with an X-Acto knife, because if you do mess up, you have to start over, which does really suck. So just don't mess up. And then once you have popped out your excess paper, and then you can just fix it up exactly how you want it. Once you're happy with your design, you can take your colored paper or black paper, which I'm using, and make sure it is the right size so that you can stick it under your design. And then just take some scotch tape and tape it to the back. Now you can use colored paper on the inside to cover up the little square, but I didn't want to do that because, well, I was too lazy to do that. So just however you want your notebook. Now I'm going to take my sewing needle and string, and you're just going to sew the button onto the front of your notebook. Now, if I was any good at sewing, I would give you a little tutorial and tell you how to do this, but I'm actually not even 100% sure how I did this, so I just kind of played with the string and the button until I got it on, so. And then you just tie it off. I did 2 little knots at the end and then cut off my needle. But make sure that you have a large or a long bit of string at the end so it can wrap around your notebook, and you can use it to tie it off like that. Now once you have your paper inside, you're just going to sew your paper on the same way you sew the button on. And there you go, that is your notebook after it's been all sewn and whatnot. Now I just decided to add another little personal touch by writing on the front, but you don't have to do that. But if you want to, go for it. And then once you're happy, you're done. There you go, that is the second notebook. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I will see you all tomorrow because I'll be doing new videos every day this week. Thanks for watching. Bye!